Hello my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Welcome back to Creaks. Okay, so we just finished annoying some dogs and I feel very bad for them because, you know, they're just trying to do their job. And now we're going to continue. So this is going to be fun. There's so many ladders. Oh! Ah, I remember this. This is what plague doctors wish they could be. I genuinely thought he was a plague doctor the first time I saw him. Just a bit more realistic. This is the moment when my character starts to question whether this is worth it. There's crazy bird people, you know. Will he make it out alive? Aha! Excuse me, dog. Can you come after me, please? But please don't eat me. Whoop. I feel so bad for the dogs that get briefly turned back into their normal selves. You know, because they just look so shocked. Look at him. There we go. Whoop. Let's keep going. Does anybody else climb ladders like that? He really genuinely looks like a mosquito. Not a mosquito. I don't know why a mosquito. I'm an insect. I mean, a mosquito is an insect, but I felt more like a spider or something. The first time I did this, I didn't know how to jump. I thought he was just... You know, he tripped over that rock and died, and that was the end of that story. This is so pretty though, I really like the paintings. Oh! Flowers. A very square looking rock. A tree trunk. Porcupine. Oh! I pressed space. Whoopsie daisy. Let's try again. At least I don't have to go from the beginning. Why is there a pot in the middle of the road? I get frogs. Frogs are cute. I really like frogs. That's a small dog. Why is that weasel on a chair? A basket. Another small dog. A cricket about his size. Oh! Another porcupine. They're out to get me. Aww. Look at me so high. That's so cute. Guys. Thank you. Alright, let's keep going. These planks of wood, they're like the bendy rules that you can get here in England. I don't know if you can get them in any other country. But yeah, the ones that you just put in your pencil case and then they never go back to being straight. Let's keep going. Down we go. Let's turn this poor dog into a chest of drawers. Is that how you say it? Or just a set of them? Here we go. Can you please chase me? Whoop! Let's go back. If I don't talk a lot whilst I'm doing puzzles, I'm sorry, it's because I can't concentrate to do both things. I will usually die. There we go. We did it! There's so many things in the background. This is a hoarder's dream. They have so much stuff, I'm pretty sure they don't use all of them. Oh. I never liked this puzzle. I spent a lot of time figuring the first one out. Like this one out. I just couldn't get it right. And then I did. I felt very proud of myself. Please don't try to eat me. Oh, whoops. There we go. There we go. Now we can continue doing what we need to do. Excuse me, please chase me. Boop. There we go. Let me just go over. And let's push. This is one of the first puzzle games that I played through by myself. I don't usually play puzzle games. And I felt very proud when I could figure them out by myself. Because things like Frambo and Limbo and stuff like that, I watched other people do it. So I knew what I had to do. But this is the first game that I did by myself. It only came out recently. So yeah, I was able to figure it out and I was so happy. I was like, yay, I'm smart with puzzles. It was great. Right, let's go. Use your upper body strength. And let's push you over here because we meant to look out. Just listen to the birds chirping for a second and the water flowing with me. Imagine waking up to that every morning. That'd be so nice. Alright, painting! I really need to keep an eye out for them. There's so many. There's that creepy bird man again. I don't think I ever found out what his role was in all of this. They just like to add it in. Let's go. You looked at that. I like how he has the time to look at paintings. And the fact that he's just like, hey, I found this huge building under my house. And instead of going back and just sleeping it off, I'm gonna go down, down, down. I mean, I know that's the whole point of the game and that's why this game exists, but at the same time, in real life, would you do it? Would you just go down into a random hole in your house and then just find this huge place that has like a lot of earthquakes and possibly like a huge beast wandering about? I don't know. Ow! My knees. In real life, my knees will not be able to take that. Jellyfish, yay. The amount of times I got killed by them by just accidentally walking into them. They either zap you, ow. They either zap you or eat you. I prefer the zapping. Because the way they eat you, it's kind of creepy. Let's go. There's a jellyfish coming towards me, but I'm protected by the light. I like the way you can visibly see them shudder. It really gives like a visual, you know, when you get the shivers like up and down your spine. It really gives a visual to that. Okay, gotta avoid them. Don't wanna get sapped. At least they're not like aggressive like the dogs. I'd rather the jellyfish than the dogs. At least they're not trying to actively kill me. No little shudder. Alright, let's go. He also seems to very frequently just walk into death. I'll be using the controls and I don't know what happens, but he slows down when he's like near them and then he just slowly walks towards them and gets killed. It really is a difference between just like a centimeter and they will kill you. They usually like to keep one square apart because there's a lot of squares. Alright. The libraries are so nice. If only they were a bit more organized. That'd be nice. Look at him jump. I want to be as spry as him in my old age. Alright, let's keep going. We're gonna keep wondering about what that mystery bird man is. The noises they make are really cute. You wouldn't think they're murderous. But they are. There we go. Woo. There's some difficult puzzles with these guys later on. because you have to like control where they go, and that's just hard to do. Whoop. Whoop. I have 5 minutes left. Around so. There we go. Now I'm just gonna wait down here. Hopefully they won't sting me. Oh, the noise that I've completed the puzzle. Like music to my ears. Oh! Okay, sorry. I guess you don't agree with that. This is a really steady structure, honestly. Steady for the most part, actually. There's a lot of bits missing. Alright. Whoop. There's another painting. Oh, ways to protect myself. Woo. This one's a really funky painting. Let's go. How you can see the little flowers moving. It's like they're dancing or they're being blown away by the air that's coming out of the tree. I think it's the air that's coming out of the tree that's moving them. He's got some breath on him if he can do that. Rightio. Wait, can I look out here? Oh, I can. I didn't notice that one before. That's a huge cockerel. I can also go... No, I can't go out that way. I thought I was going to be able to go down that way. Social distancing, please. I shouldn't be making jokes about that, should I? Ooh. I feel so bad for them. They're just like, oh, I'm stuck. And sometimes they'll just be stuck in a constant loop of going backwards and forwards. And that just seems like a very boring way to live your life. Alright, I can do a few more puzzles. Here we are. Time to eavesdrop again. I don't think I can understand them anyway. I mean, I personally can. I don't know if I can't, but I don't know if my character can. Sir, are you just going to ignore that? How does he not notice that? I mean, I can sort of understand because when I read a really good book, I don't really notice what's going on around me either. Yeah, that was a close one, wasn't it? You've had an idea? Let's keep going. Let's just ignore that whole horrifying thing that we witnessed. Whoop! Oh no! Ah! That's hardly fair. Yeah, please step away. Oh, this is probably going to be my last puzzle because this one's a bit of a doozy. Okay, ma'am. Oh, sir. I called them ma'am. Like last time I played, I thought they were ma'am. There we go. go. Nice. I thought that was gonna take me a little bit longer. Oh, no, I can't go that way, so what was the point? What was the point if I can't go that way? Oh, to trap the thing. You're right. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Please stop barking at me. I am innocent. There we go. Haha, I got it right. There we go. Please go and terrify that dog for me. I really need to go down the stairs. Ladder. They're one and the same in this place, so... There we go. Alright, I'm gonna end this one here. And you're in for a treat for the next one, because this is a really cool place. Alright. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you liked it, and leave a like, of course. The next episode will be out soon. Have a good day or a good night, depending when you're watching this, and I will see you next time. Bye!